Hello friends, this is Ayush and in this video we'll be discussing the quant section of CAT 2017 evening slot paper. In this video we'll be discussing questions from percentage, profit and loss, averages, ratio proportion and allegation mixtures. There will be 8 questions in this video. So let's begin with the same. It's question number 1. Bottle 1 contains a mixture of milk and water in the ratio 7:2 and bottle 2 contains mixture of milk and water in the ratio 9:4. Right. So in the first bottle, bottle 1, we have milk as 7 by 9th part. In the second bottle, we have milk as 9 by 13th part. When the two are mixed together, applying the concept of allegation rule, in what ratio the two volumes should be mixed so that the mixture of milk and water in the ratio 3:1. So milk finally will be 3 by 4. Right. So on solving, we'll have this 9 by 13 minus 3 by 4. We'll take the LCM to be 52, and this will be 36 minus 39, 3 by 52. Similarly, on solving the other part, we'll have the LCM to be 36, and this will be 28 minus 27, 1 by 36. So the final ratio that we are obtaining for bottle 1 and bottle 2 is 3 by 52 is to 1 by 36. On cancelling it by 4 and cross multiplying, we'll get the final ratio as 27:13, which is the correct answer. So for question number 1, the correct answer is option B. Let's go ahead to the next question. Question number 2 is on the screen. Out of the shirt produced in a factory, 15% are defective. So I'm assuming that the total shirts produced in the factory are 100x, out of which there will be defective 15x shirts will be there. While 20% of the rest. So first of all, let's calculate rest. The rest will be 85x. 20% of this are sold in domestic market. So shirts sold in domestic market will be 20% of 85x, which is 17x. So the shirts still left with us will be 85 minus 17x, which is 68x. And it is given to us that the remaining 8840 shirts are left for export. So this 68x should be equals to 8840. So on solving, we'll get the value of x as 130. Right. Then they have asked the total number of shirts produced in the factory. Putting the value of x equals to 130, we'll get the total number of shirts in the factory as 13,000. So the correct answer for question number 2 is option B, 13,000. Let's go ahead for question number 3. The average height of 22 toddlers increases by 2 inches when 2 of them leave the group. Right. So for the group of 22, let's assume the average to be x. Right. When the number of individuals are or toddlers were 22. Right. When 2 of them left the group, the number becomes 20, and their average increases by 2 means the average now becomes x plus 2. And the average height of these 2 toddlers, for the other 2 toddlers that we were having who were leaving the group, the average height is 1/3 of the original of 22, right? So for them, the average height will be 1/3 of original average, that is x by 3. So forming the equation, when the average is x and number it's 22, their sum will be 22x. Matlab total height of all the 22 toddlers is 22x, while for 20 toddlers it will be 20 into x plus 2. And for the remaining 2 toddlers, it will be 2 into x by 3. So on forming an equation, 22x equals to 20x plus 2 plus 2x by 3, we'll have 22x equals to 20x plus 40 plus 2x by 3. So on solving, we'll have 4x by 3 equal to 40. This is 1, this is 10. This will give us x equal to 30. Now what they've asked is the average height in inches of the remaining 20 toddlers. For the 20 toddlers, the average height was x plus 2. So x plus 2 will be equals to 32 inches, which is the correct answer for this question. So for question number 3, the correct answer is option C. Let's go ahead for the next question. Question number 4. The manufacturer of a table sells it to a wholesaler at a profit of 10%. Right? The wholesaler's dealer sells the table to a retailer at a profit of 30%. Finally, the retailer sells it to the customer at a profit of 50%. If the customer pays 4290 for the table, find the manufacturing cost. So let the manufacturing cost be M. Then, since it is sold at a profit of 10%, matlab there is an increment of 10% in the price, so we'll multiply it by 110. There is a further increment of 30% in the price, we'll multiply it by 130 upon 100. There is a further increment of 50% in the price, so we'll multiply it by 150 upon 100. And the final price is 4290. So on solving, we'll have M equals to, let me just cancel the zeros. This is this will be 3 and this will be 2. So this will be 4290 into 2 into 100 upon 11 into 13 into 3, right? So if I'll cancel it, it will be 1430, which is 11 into 13, it's 14310. So the actual manufacturing price turns out to be 2000. So for question number 4, the correct answer is option B, 2000. Let's go ahead to the next question. Question number 5 is on the screen. Mayank buys some candies for rupees 15 a dozen and an equal number of candies for rupees 12 a dozen. He sells all of them for rupees 16.5 a dozen and makes a profit of rupees 150. How many dozen of candies did he buy altogether? Right. So in order to solve this question, we can use the concept of allegation mixture. Like some were bought at rupees 12 per dozen, other at 15 per dozen, and they were mixed in the ratio of 1:1. So on solving, we'll get this value as 13.5. Right. So we are purchasing 1 dozen at 12 plus another 1 dozen at 15 and divided by 2 because total 2 dozens were purchased. Right. This turns out to be 27 upon 2, which is 13.5. So cost price per dozen is 13.5 and selling price per dozen is 16.5. So profit per dozen is 3 rupees. By selling 1 dozen, he gains 3 rupees, right? So by selling X dozens, he'll be gaining 150. On cross multiplying, we'll have X equals to 50. Matlab, he'll be selling a total of 50 dozens to earn a total profit of 150 rupees. So correct answer for question number 5 is option A. Let's go ahead to the next question. Question number 6 is on the screen. In a village, the production of food grains increased by 40%, right? And the per capita production of food grains increased by 27%. So I'm assuming initially the population to be 100. Per capita consumption will be 100. So total production will be 10,000. Now the total production has increased by 40%, so it should be 14,000 now. And the per capita production has increased by 27%, so it should be 127. So the population can be calculated by dividing total production by per capita consumption, which turns out to be 110 point something, right? So this will be 110 point something. What they've asked is the percentage by which the population of the village increased during the same period is nearest to. They have asked you an approximate answer. The population has increased from 100 to 110 point something. Matlab, there is an increment of 10% in the population of the village. So the correct answer for question number 6 is option C. Fine. Let's go ahead to the next question. Question number 7 is on the screen. Let's try to solve it out. If A, B, C are 3 positive integers such that A and B are in the ratio 3:4. Okay, fine. A, B का आपको ratio दे रखा है 3:4. And B and C are in the ratio 2:1. B, C का ratio दे रखा है 2:1. Right. So in order to calculate the combined ratio, what we'll be doing is we'll be multiplying them. This will be 6, 8, 4, which on further solving we'll get 3, 4 and 2. So ABC are in the ratio 3, 4, 2. Right? Which of the following is a possible value of A plus B plus C? If ABC are in the ratio 3, 4, 2, I can assume A equal to 3K, B equal to 4K, C equal to 2K. So A plus B plus C will be equals to 9K. Now the thing is, when ABC are positive integers, this A plus B plus C should be equals to 9k means the result of A plus B plus C should be a multiple of 9. By checking by options, the only possible option which is a multiple of 9 is option C. So for question number 7, option C is the correct answer. Let's go ahead. Question number 8. Consider 3 mixtures. The first mixture having water and liquid A in the ratio 1:2. Okay. So ये आपका mixture 1 है जिसमें water और liquid A का ratio दे रखा है. Okay, calculate कर लेते हैं अपन. Water है and liquid A है. इसके बाद the second having water and liquid B in the ratio 1:3. Third second is having water and liquid B. The third is having water and liquid C. Okay. These 3 mixtures are further mixed in the ratio of 4:3:2. Right. So in that case, if I'm assuming mixture 1 का अपन ने 4 लीटर लिया तो 4 लीटर में water हो जाएगा 4/3 and A हो जाएगा 8/3. Similarly, अगर mixture 2 का 3 लीटर्स लिया तो उसमें water हो जाएगा 3/4 and liquid B हो जाएगा 9/4. Similarly, 2 लीटर्स अपन ने लिया मिक्सचर 3 का तो उसमें से C हो जाएगा 2/5 and water हो जाएगा 2/5, C हो जाएगा 8/5. So अगर अपन ऐड करें तो total water will be 4/3 plus 3/4 plus 2/5, which on adding will give you a value of 60 and this will be LCM लिया 60 के हिसाब से 24 जाए 80 plus this will be 15 3 45 plus this will be 12 to 24, a total of 149. Right. So in that case, the options are the same amount of water and liquid. Water is 149/60. Liquid B is 9/4. So they are not equal. So first option is wrong. Second, the same amount of liquid B and C. Liquid B is 9/4, liquid C is 8/5. So again, they are not equal. This is again wrong. More water than liquid B. Water is 149/60, liquid B is 9/4. And if we are solving it in decimal, it will be 2.24 something and this will be 2.49 something and this will be 2.5 something. So in 2.25 something. In that case, we can say water is greater than liquid B. So option C is the correct answer for question number 8. So with this, we are done with the 8 questions from percentage, profit loss, averages, alligation mixture and ratio. I hope all the questions are clear to you. In case if you have any queries, you can post it on our Facebook page. Thank you for watching the video.